Hello guys, and welcome to another solo leveling arise video. Don't you see something different? Something, no, something different? No, raid complete? No, raid. yes. I was able to complete Vulcan with A2 Alicia, A1 Meilin, and A2 Sail. Let's get right into it. So, first thing I'm going to show are the hunters. So this is the grid set of Sail. It's not the most optimal one, but it's enough to be okay enough so that I can use her there. These are her skills, and these are her basic attack. I showed it in the end of the video, but I think it's better to show it now. These are her stats. You can see she has high critical hit damage and somewhat okay HP. This is Meilin. So Meilin is using full blessing set. I use these pieces mainly because of TP. I thought it was important for well, not Sun Jin Woo fight, but which was it? Oh yeah, for this fight. But I'm not sure. I mean, I can't really tell you what's the minimum TP you need to have. The one that I had was, I think, 389, something like that. I'll post it in the start of the run as well, so that you know. This is Alicia. Alicia has toughness with cursed and then expert on the right side. These are her skills. It's very important to have her core high leveled up, and these are her stats. She has too much critical hit rate, but I mean, it's what I have. She has 15k attack, which is decent, but I'm pretty sure that you can. I think on my pay to win I can have like 20k attack, so this is not by any means like the top end of attack. I think I've showed all of the units, so let's go to the team composition. So let's go to hunters. Yeah, here. So this is a 389k TP composition. It has A2 Sail, A1 Meilin, and A2 Alicia. So the reason why you need A1 Meilin is because of the shield. Like there is no way you can beat the shield if you don't have her. Sail obviously for breaking capabilities, and also Alicia because she's the main DPS. So having her a weapon A5, I think it's a must, especially if you're A2. Like, dude, we're at the minimum. Like, we're at the we are the poor people. We're living on coupons. We're living on welfare. So we gotta abuse everything we can, and this is the only thing I think we can abuse, which is getting, you know, hunter designs, something like that, and then upgrading this. This is something you should focus on if you really want to clear normal. Yeah. As for shadows, you need Taskmask. Like, this is a tight fight. Like, I even run out of shadows near the end. You will see that. Like, I can't even summon anymore. This is with 2 elite, but this was careless on my side. Anyways, Iron is very important. Iron as a shadow has to be there. You need those death breaks because they give you the additional damage you will need to complete Vulcan. Yeah? I think that's it about the main overview of the team. So now let's see the run so that I can tell you the tips to complete it how I did. And of course, before seeing the match, these are the blessings that I use. 3 basic attack and core buffs of the medium rarity. I don't know what's the name of that. Medium rarity of decrease the monster defense by 3.6%, and then the other 2 are common rarity, which is the ultimate skill damage and the increased damage taken. To be honest, those are just random ones that I got. I was planning only on core attack. Yeah, I tried with 2 and it didn't work. With 3 I barely was able to clear it. So if you can get more of the core ones, then you're probably gonna have an easier time. But like I said, hunting is kind of difficult, so yeah, that's the minimum that I was able to clear it with. Okay, so this is just to showcase how I started the match with the TP, but I didn't clear it on the first try. It took me like 40 minutes of try, or 30 minutes, something like that. Yeah.
But being in the red is not so bad, although I will build up to try and get out of there with the pieces I will get in the future. You can see the blessings there, just to make sure. The first thing you want to do when you start the fight is to take advantage of every second that you can to break Vulcan. The faster you break him, the more DPS you will be able to do throughout the rest of the time. Like I said, this is a long, well, like you should know, this is a 5-minute fight, which is a long fight, so once you break him, you'll be able to do much more damage, so you wanna take advantage of that. I just do the first summon here just to have death break so that Seo has an easier time breaking. I try to prioritize the leg kick, like always. I've always told that well, it's red in the skills, but just so that you know, the break effectiveness of Seo lies on the heavy kick. Then, as for Meilin, it's just rotating her so that you can build up for her ultimate. Destroyer would have been nice to have, but then I wouldn't have enough damage. That's the reality of it. If I had Destroyer, not only would I have less total power, I would also have less damage overall. So Blessing is just the best one for this stage. And in general, I think. Well, not for POD, but for here, the best one. Yeah? So now that he's broken, I'm just doing this so that now I can do like this combination of Meilin's ultimate with Shadow's Death Break and then Alicia's ultimate. That's how you, well, not Alicia's ultimate, but Alicia's core skills. Yeah? If you can do her ultimate, then good. Alright, so this is the first phase at 3-ish. 3 minutes, 15 seconds is good. That's the average of the good runs that I had, which was around 3 minutes 15. And you can see that he's like really high HP still, yeah? I didn't do like a huge burst on the first one, so he's like at 60-ish%, but it's alright. It's not, you don't have to burst him every time. It's more like a continuous damage battle over like a burst one, unless you have like a really strong Alicia. I think you can do it either way, but I think this way for me was actually better because I didn't have to worry about setting up or anything. I just had to play and do like just keep up the damage. This part is just so strange to me. Like sometimes he even when there are no shadows, because there were shadows now, but even when there are no shadows, sometimes he just goes whatever he wants to. So yeah, it's just weird. As you can see, that also something that I noticed here is that she doesn't charge the power gauge if Vulcan is not there. That's just weird. Because I wanted to like, let me complete the power gauge, but no, I couldn't do it. Vulcan had to be there. So now this is the last part. This is the part where you wanna get everything right, and this is where you wanna do like this combination of shadows with ultimate and so on. If you do it twice, I think it's actually even easier to clear, but yeah. Alright, now see, I summon the shadows and I use Meilin's ultimate in preparation for using Alicia. Yeah. Now I summon Alicia. I know that Death Ray is there, so I know that I can do a lot of burst damage. I do the skill that does the armor and the tornado, so that I can do damage continuously while he's frozen. And now I'm running out of MP. I noticed that, and then I'm like, I gotta switch. So now I just do Seo. Seo is quite good for the mobs, but it's the same as the Vulcan in reverse mode, where you gotta like try to focus on Vulcan regardless of the mobs being there. because otherwise they're just wasting time, and you just rely on splash damage to finish off the mobs. And if you see that you're hitting a lot of the mobs, just move around to a spot where Vulcan is not there. As you can see, you can still hit him even when he does like that jump, but just for a few seconds. So even if it's a little bit of damage, it's just something that you can take advantage of. Yeah? There you see I have no MP, but I do have the ultimate. So using the ultimate was what defined that last match, because I was able to get the stacks to do the core attacks, and that did that additional damage. That was enough. And then on the last one, I don't go through Meilin, because I don't think there's enough time to be playing around with Meilin, so I just go back to Alicia and I finish him off. With 8 seconds, I mean, it's tight, but not like a miracle kind of fight. But there you go. That's the showcase of A2 Alicia, A1 Meilin, and A2 Sail. So in my opinion, this is still a difficult fight because you have to farm some core attacks. But still, it's not as bad as the Sun Jing Wu fight. The Sun Jing Wu fight is horrible for any low spender or free to play. Main reason being is because you have to hunt a lot of blessings just to be able to kill Vulcan. Otherwise, you cannot. There is no other way. Reason one being you won't have the weapons. Reason two, you don't have the stats. So even if you do have the stats, still you need the blessings. So regardless, it's a grindy mode that shouldn't be so grindy for such an essential part in the game. This is the new generation of armor, and we should be able to get it in a reasonable way, not how they are doing it. Yeah. But well, hopefully it gets better. I think they are still helping out with all these new entries, etc. Getting this new gear makes normal easier, but it's still difficult. Yeah. That's about it, guys. If you have any questions, write them in the comments section. If you like these kinds of videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.